Good morning, everyone. We're starting off today by looking at flights. So basically, my mom and I are planning to go to Los Angeles to look at some colleges. But with our hectic schedule, we're trying to find a set of days that we can actually go that doesn't interfere with things that we can't change, which surprisingly, we have a lot of those. So, I'm currently looking up, so we're looking at leaving on May 10th, which I have my AP exam that day, but looking to fly out after my AP exam is done, so a night flight, so there's one at 7:20, and we arrive in LA at 9:10. So that's what we're currently looking at. There's also an 8:20, and then there's a 5:40, but I think the 5:40 may be cutting it a little too close, and we don't want to risk that, so, we're just not gonna do that. So, yeah, that's what we're currently looking at, plus I'm checking emails and doing all that stuff, so, yeah, and then we're leaving today for the interview around 12:50, 1 o'clock, so we can make sure we're there on time. While we're in Los Angeles, my mom and I have already been talking about going to Disneyland, which I've never been to, but I'm looking up, so the day that would be best for us to go is that Sunday, which is actually, I'm like peeling, like what is my skin doing, on that Mother's Day. But I was looking up, I'm like, oh, I wonder how busy the park's gonna be. And I'm looking up the very worst times to visit Disneyland in 2018. One of the things, weekends in May. Okay, well, so if we can find a weekday to go better than that, it's probably a better idea. However, if we can't go during the week, that's totally okay because it's Disneyland and I just want to go and experience Disneyland. I'm actually going to be doing makeup for this interview, so let's see how this goes. Right. So we are interview ready.
On the store, on the story format. And I mean, I'm an actress too, so I've been acting since like 4th grade. So I loved, the film and television area of that too. And so I was like, you know what, let's do a screenplay of this. But at first I was like, I don't know how to do this myself, so why don't I try to find like a company or something that would be willing to do this story. So the interview went really well. It was a whole ton of fun, and I got Milky Ways in this really cool glass. We're now going to a cafe to eat lunch, even though it's 3 o'clock, but that seems to be my schedule now. I eat breakfast at like 10, and then I have lunch at like 3, and then dinner at like 8, or 9. The dinner's been the same for a while though. We normally eat late. Anyway, it went really well. It was a lot of fun, and I'm super excited to like post these pictures. I'm so excited, and I'm so excited for it to come out. So we are going to this cafe called the Trading Post Cafe. 5 stars. Vegetables, steaks, and barbecue. Wait, what? That's not a cafe. Hold up. So we get home, finally. Traffic was bad. We get home, I go upstairs, and I'm like, I'm gonna change into something comfy. While I'm changing into something comfy, I realize that later on tonight, for the rest of the night, I don't have anything, and it's 7:23, but I don't have anything except for like casting, here and there. And then tomorrow, the only thing I have is going to see Something Rotten at the Fox with my dad that night. And I was like, oh my gosh, I literally have nothing to do, like pretty much except casting. Of course I could find other stuff to do, but I was like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? So tomorrow I actually plan on going to see a movie too, but I remembered that I have the first, if you guys know South Park, they came out with that video game in like 2014, so I have that game. It's called The Stick of Truth. Then they came out with another game, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to get it, because I loved the first game, and then I never did. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's what I can go get. I'm gonna go get that game and play it and do whatever. While I'm out, I'm gonna go get more screen protectors for the stuff in my database so I can add those people, the new people in my database. And then I'm also gonna go by CVS so I can get more of my acne stuff, as well as a face cleanser, because I don't actually have one of those and I need one of those. So I put these clothes back on because I was not gonna go out to the store in like my pajamas when I had this outfit on originally, because I love this outfit a little too much now. And yeah, I'm gonna go out to the store, get a video game, get screen protectors, and get
stuff for my face. 3 completely different things, but all are gonna be bought in the exact same trip.
I have successfully acquired the sheet protectors. I'm getting 2 25 counts, so 50 altogether for like 15 bucks.
Okay, so I also ended up buying another thing for my desk to hopefully organize my stuff a little bit more. Because on my desk downstairs, I have like pencils and this small thing that holds like some, this one just looked really weird. This is why I don't vlog in public. But like some important like SD cards and things like that. And it's just in this little like bucket type thing, and it can, yeah, anyway, I bought this little thing, so hopefully I'll be able to get rid of like the 3 different things I have and I'll put it into one. Now I'm gonna walk over to GameStop. Maybe I'll drive over. I'll probably drive over. So I got the game. I'm so excited. I'm literally so pumped. So now I'm just stopping by CVS to get some like face cleanser stuff, but I was able to use Braden's account because he went to GameStop a lot, and since he's like a premium elite whatever member, I got 10% off on it. But then it's survey printed out, so I'm gonna do that for him so we can get 1,000 points more on his thing. But he's got like 35,000 points, and so I took a picture of the like coupons that he's got, and I'm gonna be like, yo, like, if you don't want to use these, I'll go in and get something for you, like whatever, and I'll send it to you. But like, I don't want those to go to waste because they're pretty cool. And also that sunset is so pretty. Oh my gosh, sorry. All right, to CVS. I think I spent like 90 bucks, and although it's on stuff that I all like am gonna use, this is why we don't let me go shopping. So let me go through all my purchases because I feel like it. So first, I went to Office Max and I got 2 sets, as I said, of those sheet protectors, and then I'll show you guys the little hang on, I gotta turn on my light. The little like holder thing I got. Then I went to GameStop and I got the game. Then I went to CVS and I bought facial wipes and then my acne medication. And that all added up to like 90-ish kind of bucks, which is kind of wild, but you know, it's fine. And now that I'm home, I can actually change into my pajamas now, as well as check on casting, finish casting for the night, so I can go down and play South Park. So this is the little thing that I bought. So I've got my primary utensils and an important piece of paper over here, highlighters and scissors and stuff over here, pens and unwanted pencils over here, and pencils right here, and then some random miscellaneous stuff, plus my, well, this is random miscellaneous stuff, plus my SD cards, then some erasers and lead in the back, and then in here, I've got my gum, my screen cleaner, and my Vancouver Film School flash drive. So, there's that, and then over here, I've got my Sharpies, and then my stapler, and yeah. I'm getting there. I'm getting to be organized. Alright, so good news everyone. So I was working on casting and I found there were 3 auditions that I really liked today, and I was getting a little worried because they were for characters that I hadn't found anyone that I was specifically like, oh my gosh, yes. And so they're not like, well, okay, one of them's like an oh my gosh, yes, but the others are like people that I'm like, I see them, like I can see them as these characters. So yeah, so I'm really feeling a little bit more relieved because things are coming together, and there's still 6 days left until auditions are needed to be in, because they need to be in by the end of the 23rd, which I'm probably not going to check the Actors Access until the 24th because people will be sending in their auditions probably super fast. So yeah, but I'm gonna head off for the night because I'm tired. Tomorrow I'm probably going to spend majority of my day, after checking like social media and all that stuff in the morning, I'm probably going to spend most of my day playing South Park because I didn't get to play any tonight, and I'm super curious, and I'm super excited. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed all my social media as well as the P.O. Box for the Rings cast and I are in the description. I love you all. Bye.